Hi everyone, Caroline here. Question for you. Are you still hiding yourself? Are you still hiding yourself, your light, the true you, who you truly are? You know, I've just been thinking about this because I've been part of a group, a spiritual group. I'm not really active, but I kind of check into the group or with the group every now and then just to see what's happening and what's new and what not and what people are sharing out there. And there's this amazing woman, a very, very spiritual woman. I mean, that woman drops so much wisdom, and I have learned so much from her, and I'm always so inspired by her and just in awe of her wisdom. You know what I mean? And I've always been wondering how I could get in touch with her. You know what I mean? Like somehow I was just like, oh my God, let me just kind of look online or anywhere to see if I can find her, because really she never really posts anything else about herself or puts any kind of information out there about who she is and what she does. She even uses a pseudonym, you know what I mean? Like nobody even knows her name. She uses this kind of quote, quote, goddess like kind of names or ethereal names or celestial names or whatever as her, username and whatnot. So I've really never known much about her other than the fact that I love when she posts content out there and what she puts out there and whatnot. So anyway, one day by chance, and nothing is ever an accident. One day by chance, I just kind of bumped into her username somewhere. And on that username, I found out that maybe she has a YouTube channel. And I was like, oh my God, this is so delicious. Finally, I'm going to be able to connect with her again, maybe get to experience her in a different way, in a wider angle, just maybe get to hear her voice, her vibration and whatnot on another channel and whatnot. So I went to her YouTube channel and oh my God, I mean, I'm just not saying this for any other reason other than just my own shock and awe at how completely different this person is outside of that spiritual forum. And this is not to judge anyone, because everyone is on their own journey and everyone has a path and everyone is accountable to themselves and whatnot. You know what I mean? But everything that comes into your direct experience has a lesson for you. You know what I mean? Like if something comes into my direct experience, I got to see, why was this thing necessary? Why is it that I'm seeing this thing or hearing this thing or engaging with this energy at this particular time? Because for a while, I've been experiencing this person in one way, but then now when I get into her YouTube channel, I'm like, oh my God, like this is like totally 3D person. You know what I mean? Like the only thing I can compare it with is like maybe the Real Housewives type of vibe, you know what I mean? Kim Kardashian type of vibe and all that 3D energy and whatnot. And I'm like, how are these two people adding up? You know what I mean? How are these two people the same person? I was kind of shocked about this whole thing. But then it also made me think, because sometimes when you see some of these things, you have to look at how even you as an individual are being two-faced. You know what I mean? Like there are always lessons in all those things. I might not be that extreme where I'm this way over spiritual over here and then 3D over here, because I'm not that type of person, but there might be something in my life that has two faces. You know what I mean? So I had to also look at that as the mirror that lady was showing to me. You know what I mean? Just by her actions. She didn't show it to me directly, of course, but I found out. But me, being a person who really digs deep, I had to see, okay, how am I being two-faced? How am I hiding certain things or projecting myself in one way, and then on the other side, I'm just like this other different person. You know what I mean? So I was just wondering, why on earth? That's not even the question. Why do we, at this point, hide our spirituality? Why do we still deem it fit to hide our spirituality now that there's so much light coming in? Like, can't we just ease into the spiritual thing or just the real 5D thing and let go of these dense things? Like, honestly, I'm thinking about the whole thing because this was totally like on two different sides of the pendulum. You know what I mean? One side is over here, very high vibe, and then this other side is like, oh my gosh, not to judge or anything, but I just want you to kind of get the point that I'm saying. So let me know, what do you think? I don't even know what to do. Like in terms of, like now when I get back into that blog, like I'm looking at this person differently. I can't even, as a matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to be able to continue there, because I think that I kind of now understand the lesson for me, about being two-faced, quote, quote, you know what I mean? And not that it's bad, but it's always a lesson for the individual. It's never about the other person. So I'm really just thankful to her for bringing that lesson to me. In my life now, I can see that I need to sit down and really see what's really going on with this two-faced thing. Two-faced. Oh my goodness. Let me know, guys. How do you think about it? Because it's just been bothering me, and I was just like, I mean, what would you do? Or what do you do in cases like this? And are you still hiding, or are you coming out and shining your light brightly the way you need to? You know, people are waiting for you. I mean, people are waiting for us to shine our lights, right? At this point, we've done so much work that we just have to just sit there and just radiate our lights, be in our truth, be in our light. I mean, what's the problem, you know? Let me know in the comment section. And until next time, I love you guys. Bye.